we're looking at different things. You're hearing different things than I'm hearing because you're not listening for the same things. We just aren't. And that's okay. I have a lot more understanding about what you're looking for than most people have what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
No,
because,
we recognize
yeah,
that.
so I think what we're all saying is we're going to sit and watch. We're going to wait and see because we can't do anything else except.
I'm not going to wait and see. I mean, this guy's
What
told us he's a retribution. He's going to be a dictator.
Whoopi Goldberg pretty much goes full MAGA, at least like in the eyes of The View. Like if we're using The View's standards for MAGA, when she gets into a heated fight, almost like a cat fight, with her co-host Anna Navarro, when they're discussing, or the panel basically is discussing why Trump won and why Kamala lost. Kamswala Harris, Ho Harris, by the way, comment Kamswala Ho Harris or something for the algorithm. But let me just get right into it. Let's jump right into it because this is shocking. Honestly, very shocking. Let's hit it.
Friend of mine, but Latasha Brown is also the co-founder of the national voting rights group Black Voters Matter. And Latasha said this weekend, America is going to have to save herself. She said, people can rely on Black women to lead change.
I'm sorry, but is she assuming America's gender? That is so just transphobic and just like awful and so mean and bigoted. How dare you, bitch?
Change, but the next 4 years will look different. That's not a Herculean task, that's for us. We don't want that title. I have no goals to be a martyr for a nation that cares nothing about me. And I think a lot of Black women are feeling that way.
Thank you, Sunny Hostin, for speaking on behalf of all Black women. You are just such a hero, a champion of Black voices.
I feel a bit different because God's honest truth, I kind of always thought Trump would win until maybe the final days just because it felt like Kamala Harris had this real momentum. But the signs were there. And I have a very diverse friend group, family, like people who vote different ways. And I have felt like there was a yearning in this country that people wanted Donald Trump back. And the most common thing I heard this entire election cycle was, I don't like his personality, I don't like the way he talks, but my life was better when he was in office. And I'm in this position where I feel a bit unburdened by what has been. I'm gonna wait and see. He's not been sworn in yet. I'm somebody who probably agrees with 75% of his policies. If he focuses on creating jobs, on bringing down the cost of living, securing the border in a response.
Did you notice on the blonde girl's face, she was like, ew, ew, as if.
Way and being
sorry guys, the hair clip is making me feel extra bitchy today. I hope you enjoy it. Subscribe, by the way, if you like videos like this and a bitchy orange woman talking. Yeah, let's get back to it.
Tough on America's adversaries. I'm all for it. What doesn't mean we're not going to call balls and strikes when he does things that are beyond the pale or he uses words that are offensive to people, then be ready to call that out. But I just think I'm kind of shying away from this sort of apocalyptic, it's all, we need to be like losing sleep over it. The American system of government is strong, it's held. There are checks and balances, even if my party's in control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency. And I think we should I root for America, so I root for a smart, serious Donald Trump presidency, and I root for pushback when he doesn't do things that are smart.
I think all those things are great to dream about, and
by the way, of course, Sunny Hostin has to bring up race and gender because that's what she does best. That's all she talks about. It's her entire identity, and it is quite literally the lens by which she thinks everyone should view America. I want to vomit thinking like that, but let's get back to it.
I mean, we could take back for 4 years and work on mental health, or we could just engage in the process.
As I've always said, this process was handled without me. Yeah. Because the things I was looking for, and I listened to people make fun of it, it's not about race, it's not about misogyny. It is for me. It is for me.
Of course it is, of course.
Because that's how you see me first. So that's how...
No, listen, I see you for the crazy shit that you say, excuse my French. That's what I see you for. That's why I don't like you, Whoopi. But I mean, I guess she'll be better in this clip. You'll see. You'll be shocked. Honestly, I was shocked. I'm still shocked.
I have to respond to you. And I don't think this is what you're saying. I want to be really clear. Because you know how they like to always put us, and she was mean to it.
Yes.
I understand all the things you want to see him be. I understand all the things that he promised he would be and he wasn't. And now that he has been given carte blanche, I'm not going to waste a lot of time on what he might do.
But at the
I'm gonna wait because I need to see what he will do so that I know what I'm going to do.
That's in many ways my point. But like, we can sit here and we could be apocalyptic about what he might do, but I also think there's a moment for self-reflection. I felt as unrepresented by Biden when I would talk about, I care about the border. Why did you wait till 3 years in to do it? I care about the cost of living.
But
why aren't you talking about it?
We've done all of that, and we're talking about how this respect comes to you, how it comes to me, how it comes to you. We're looking at different things. You're hearing different things than I'm hearing because you're not listening for the same things. We just aren't, and that's okay. I have a lot more understanding about what you're looking for than most people have what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about? Everyone like knows what the freaking psychotic far left mainstream media elitist hacks are looking for because it's shoved down our throats on without consent all the freaking time.
Yeah, so I think what we're all saying is we're going to sit and watch. We're going to wait and see because we can't do anything else except.
I'm not going to wait and see. I mean, this guy's
What do
told
you
us
want-
he's a
you don't-
retribution. He's
what
going
are
to
you
be a
gonna do?
dictator.
What are you doing? Like,
There's nothing to be done until you know what you're fighting.
Isn't Anna Navarro a former conservative or Republican? Yeah, another traitor along with Alyssa, whatever her last name is, on the right. You know, the only pretty one on the panel, but she used to work in the Trump administration, and then she betrayed him, and that's why she now sits with these ugly hens on The View. Wow.
It's pissing in the wind doesn't help. You just get a wet face.
But I mean,
Everything like a five-alarm
what I'm
fire
saying is
doesn't help.
I have no false expectations that at 78 he's going to all of a sudden
No
turn
one does.
into a
No one does.
benevolent human being.
Everything like
And
a
I'm not
five-alarm
going to spend.
fire
I
makes
spent
people tune out.
I spent weeks telling people that he was apocalyptic. I'm not going to change now
No.
because
It's
it's
not
still the
changing.
same.
Wow, you're going to be consistently insane. Congrats, bitch. Congrats.
You're not treating every single thing like
I
a
think that's
five-alarm
when we
fire.
lose credibility.
Well, here's the thing. You lose credibility in many different ways. If you don't know what you're talking about and you accuse him of something, then they're going to blow it back. That's why I say we need to wait and see exactly what you're going to do. Are you coming after all the folks that come to this country for a better world, who come here to work? What are you going to do with all those folks? What are you going to do with those jobs
There's some
when you take
specifics
all
to be-
these people away? When you talk about getting rid of folks, you better know what your back game is going to be before you talk about what you're going to do until you know what you can do. And you know what I can do? You know what I must do?
Yeah.
Right this second. What must I do?
You got to go to break.
I gotta
and
go
pay
to
the
break.
bills.
Gotta pay the bill.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. Yes, if she didn't say I like Trump, right? But she's saying, hey, Anna, you look crazy when you're constantly talking about how Trump is going to be this crazy Hitler dictator. Like, how about we wait for him to do these things? Like, how about we wait for him to be this crazy dictator, let his actions speak for themselves instead of you constantly saying he's Hitler and a dictator, because when he doesn't actually do those things, you look crazy and then no one wants to listen to a single word or point you ever say again. So Whoopi, I think, is being pretty, like, reasonable for, like, when we're talking about The View. She's being reasonable for herself on The View, okay? So let's wait and see Trump's actions. Anyways, if you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you comment an orange heart. You guys are the best because you watched my full video. The watch time, it helps boost the video in the algorithm, and YouTube likes to censor orange Mother Teresa of our time that's also a mental health expert. They don't like mental health experts, the top one especially. So yeah, support your girl, comment an orange heart, subscribe, like, it really helps the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.